Guys, does playing more aggressive help you score better? Today I'm about to find out, and this is the perfect golf course to do it. I'm gonna hit driver on every hole that I can, and then if they're short holes, I'm gonna be going for the green, and I'm gonna see how it affects my score. First hole, 278, I'm gonna be hitting 5 wood right over the tree, and I actually think I can get it there. So let's get right into this, and it should be entertaining. I could go really high or really high. Over this big tree. Okay, I kind of hilled a little bit, but that's actually going to be very close to the green. It was on a great line. Guys, I hilled that just a little bit, but I think that it's actually going to be, I mean, it should be just 20-30 yards from the green, whereas most people are hitting it just left of these bunkers and having, you know, 120 in. So, gonna see what happens today. I think I did this, I literally did this video probably a year and, gosh, at least a year ago, maybe more. And I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. And you guys liked it as well. So I'm doing a repeat a year later, and big potential here. So let's see what happens. All right, so I got about 50 yards to the pin probably. I'm gonna just kind of feel this one out. I got a little 58 degree. And there's a couple balls up there, but they were actually balls that I hit on the driving range earlier that I hit them over the driving range. So here we go. I thought that was gonna release, but it did not. All right, so little brain fart. What I mean by playing aggressive is I mean going at every pin and making sure I'm getting it pin high, and this one was, I had Fogel. So this is actually gonna be very positive for me and not just kind of an experiment, but here we go. I got about 25 feet from green. Oh. All right, par on the first. Need to be a little more aggressive with that putt, but I was not. Little Fogel again. Got to clean that up. Hole 2, that pin is kind of protected by that bunker. It's over on the left and just past it, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna fire straight at it with an 8-iron. It's about, probably playing about 180, so it's a good yardage for this club. Oh man. Okay. That's considerably left. That's one of those ones where it's a really hard pin to kind of get yourself to think about actually aiming at the pin, because it's protected by that bunker and I overcooked it. So pretty good swing, just a wrong direction. Well, perfect distance, it just overcooked it a little bit. 58 degree, see if I can get up and down. All right. That was nicely done there. I like what you did with that one. All right, guys, I'm thinking dead straight and aggressive. Don't even let this putt break. Yep. No need to try to get that one and hit it at a slower pace and try to get it to fall in. Just hit it straight and be aggressive. All right, 2 holes down, even par. It's really weird for me to like get in the mindset of playing aggressive, because I've kind of been a little bit timid at times, which is, I just don't think it's a good way to play golf. Yeah, you want to be conservative, but I still think that that doesn't mean you can't play aggressive. Like, so this is good for me, but it's also a really cool experiment. So drop a comment, let me know if you guys like it. I mean, I hit that directly where I was looking, so that's a scary shot. Like aiming over those trees, and if you miss it just 15 yards left, then it's an OB ball. So feels good to pull that one off. 57 yards, wow. When you cut corners, it works out in golf. Maybe not in life, but in golf it does. Here we go, 57 yards. This is where I still got to be aggressive. I got to make sure I'm getting it there. 57, it's low into the wind, so maybe be thinking carried about 58 and just go right at it. Spin off that hill. Okay, well it's a little bit long, which is, that's progress for me. All right, a little bit long. Probably got about 20 feet down the hill, break it to the right, making sure I'm getting it there and giving it a chance. Stay up for me. Oh, what a putt. See, I like that. It's aggressive. It passed the hole a couple feet. Kind of do the same thing I did with the last one, just dead straight with good pace. That was a complete misread. I mean, to be honest, that's not a putt that I should miss whether I'm playing aggressive or not. I mean, that's just ridiculous. All right, well, that moves me one over par. I was definitely very aggressive on the second putt, but I had the wrong line. And when that happens, well, it's probably not gonna go in. So this next hole, I think I can get it relatively close to the screen because I'm gonna be cutting the corner again. I'm going to be aiming straight over these trees and just hitting this as hard as I possibly can. The traditional route is to go left out towards the 150, but I'm going over everything. It was smashed. It was into the wind, so I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be, but you see, you're hitting into the abyss. All right, so I am technically in the rough, but I got it to a, I mean, if you think about, if I were to hit a 4-iron, I'm back there at the 150, and right here I have, you know, 60 yards. So, dude, I almost hit that bird. That's it. Did you see that? I almost clapped that bird. All right, well, it carried all the way there just like I was expecting, and now I got an uphill for birdie. All right, about 9 feet, breaking a little bit to the right, uphill. This is a great putt. You can be very aggressive with. That was a little more pace than I typically would hit those, and I really do believe that if I start hitting putts harder, I'm going to start making a lot more putts, but I think it's different for everyone. All right, onto a par 3. The pin's in the dead center of the green, so it's not like you can do much to be like super aggressive here unless I'm just going right for the pin, obviously. Ooh. And a little bit short. Not the best struck ball there, but par 3s are kind of hard. It's a little bit harder to get. Well short of the pin here. That's probably should have been a 6-iron looking back at it. I got about 60 feet here for my birdie. Goes a little bit left. Be aggressive. That's a nice speed. Really nice speed. Really good. I like that. This next hole is going to be very interesting because I'm going to be taking it out over the water, trying to land it in a very small portion of the fairway. So we'll see what happens. This is where things get interesting right here. I've got about a 292 carry on this line to actually get straight to the green. So I am going for it. If I do miss, I want to miss a little right. This is pretty insanely difficult tee shot hitting driver here. Most people hit 4-iron on this tee. I actually have no clue where that came down, but it was where I think it was. It's like gonna be right in the fairway short of the green, which is just a prime place to be if you can actually hit it there. So let's find out. Oh, I mean, it's just short, like it's pin high just to the right of the green. But this is a really interesting type of golf for me to play, and I'm doing this as kind of an experiment, but also like to force myself to be more aggressive and like pull my driver out of the bag more and hit it in places where, you know, usually I would maybe back off and hit a 2-iron. Like, just be aggressive. And I think over the period of 18 holes, I think if I'm more confident, and if anyone is more confident, I do believe you're gonna feel better. So this is just great. This is just awesome. See if we can take advantage of it. Just right at the green, pin high, land the sucker right on the front edge, and let it release. Thought process that I need to have every single day, Jake. Rocco. It just makes golf so much easier. Bam, dead center. That's 1 under par. With 2 birdies and a bogey on the card so far. I have 2 par 5s left and a par 4, 3 holes left. All right, first par 5 of the day. I mean, as aggressive I can be with this tee shot, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit it straight at that big tree across the fairway with a little bit of a fade, and I'm gonna hit this as hard as I possibly can. much downwind.
This thing could ride.
This thing could ride for a very long time. I mean, I absolutely hit it dead center of the face. I did miss it right, and I'm just hoping it goes far enough right. There is water that comes into play down there, but I think it might be just right of it. We'll see. Okay, I was semi-worried about this, and this is exactly why, because I have to go under and around and only hit this ball no more than like 175. I'm just gonna try to hit a little bit of a slice and get one back to that pin. Oh no. Yeah. It hit the tree and just knocked it down. I'm gonna go up to the hazard, get past the tree, and then be able to actually go for the green. That is just super unfortunate. It was so close to being good. So I still could potentially get up and down for par. It's a 145 shot, just a smooth 145 shot. Did that go in?
Yep.
Well, so now I've hit 2 balls in the hazard. I hit 4 in, drop 5, hitting 6 right here. That had some real nice pattern on it until it didn't. You have to always play aggressive until you can't. And you have to learn how to take your medicine. Gosh dang it. So I just made a triple. Back to 2 over par. What is happening? The whole point of this video was, does playing aggressive help you score better? Obviously, in that moment, I have learned, and probably you guys, trying to like keep a club underneath that tree and cut it and hit it only 175 yards without, you know, knowing that you can't go over the back is extremely difficult. But in the case of, like, if you were playing more conservative and I hit it in this area right here, then I'm, you know, great look at getting up and down for a birdie. So lesson learned there. I think that's something that, you know, I can take away from this video. But par 5, par 4 to finish, and gonna stay aggressive. This hole goes just slightly to the left, not much. You want to kind of stay to the right side of the fairway. It goes right, not left, so that's my bad. But I'm gonna kind of try to hug this right side and just hit it hard. Well, I did one of those 2 things. I hit it hard, but I missed it a little right. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to go for it from over there, but if there is any chance that I can go for it, I'm gonna go for it. Missed just right of the trees. 256 yards straight into the wind, and there's not much room up there, but I got 2 iron. This should be almost a perfect club with just like a stock 2 iron. So I'm gonna go right at the pin, and I mean, I'm hitting it hard. I want to get it all the way there. Alright, ball above my feet, pulled a little left. I think it's going to be pin high. There's a bunker over there that it could possibly be in, but if not, it's probably in the fairway, which, you know, we'll see if I can get up and down, which would be awesome. I mean, yeah, I missed a little bit left, but you carried the perfect distance, and a little bit of a tricky bunker shot, but nothing I can't handle. Yeah, I mean, I think with that, like, aggressive mindset, it kind of changes. I have noticed it's changed a lot just for myself. Like, that's not an easy bunker shot, but you gotta be thinking about, like, staying aggressive at it. So I mean, as good a putt as anyone can hit right there, other than it going in. But that is a par. That's kind of a hard hole to like take in, but I wasn't in the fairway. I really like how I played that. I mean, the second shot, I hit it hard. I was confident. And, you know, I had 8 feet for birdie and missed it. So on to the last hole. I'm going for the green. I am absolutely going for this green. It is 370 yards straight downwind. I'm literally going to let one loose here. I got to. Oh, man. Just left of the pin and absolutely hammered. I don't know if it's going to be on, but it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be on. That was a little bit of a... That was like me being a little bit dramatic. I wasn't too far off. I'm 20 yards short of the green. Got some green to work with, so still going to try to carry this like probably five yards onto the green, and it should have some check.
No check.
It had one little RPM of check, and then it decided not to. That goes back to like when you get closer to the greens, you have to have a good short game. So a good test for me, honestly. Last putt to see if I can make birdie on this final hole. I'll take that any day of the week. One last putt, straight and aggressive. That thing absolutely, I mean, it tried everything it could to come out. Guys, does playing aggressive help you score better? Let me know in the comments right now what you think. Let me know if you, like, if this is the style of golf you play, or if you're more conservative, and if you are, why are you? So I find this a lot of fun. This is a style of play that I, mainly off the tee is kind of what I'm focused on, is hitting a lot more drivers and, you know, getting myself more looks at birdie. And over the course of 18 holes, my scores are going to start to reflect that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next video and some more, yeah.